The museum was amazing. With the entry ticket, getting in was a breeze. They have lockers for free use, so we were able to stash the bags and umbrellas to walk around. Grab a map from the info desk and headed out. Started on the 5th floor. The balcony, between the escalator and elevator, was perfect for some pictures overlooking all the statues and the great view of the entire main hall. The 5th floor was the most popular and the most crowded, but just be patient and it was well worth it to see the masters, Van Gogh, Renoir, Monet, etc., etc. What a surprise to find the Whistler's Mother painting just before we left. Definitely a site to return to again and again. As for the digital audio guide, the app Global Audio Guide, that was a 2 to 3 star. The app doesn't keep up with artwork as it is moved around the museum, and so it was difficult to find artwork and you had to do a search versus going by the 5th floor section. Probably only found half, if that, of the ones we looked for. Rated it so high. The artwork we were able to find on the app had great history and details. If we go back, we will get the audio guide from the museum itself. I will add one additional thought. I did not alter the rating. This is a selfish point. Many of the great works I wanted to know more about did not have any option for recordings, museum system or the app, and the information was only in French. It would be fabulous to have the information on each painting in the applicable language. Maybe a QR code next to each painting would allow folks to scan and at least get the painting title in their requested language. This is just an extraordinary museum, and I'm surprised that I had not visited it previously. It's imaginative in its layout and use of the station building. It has a variety of art forms, including sculpture, architecture, things that relate to the history of Paris, and of course painting. And if you're coming for paintings, then obviously you want to at least see the Van Gogh works. You can get very close to paintings that you would have only seen online or in books, which is remarkable. They have the most famous of the Van Gogh self-portraits, and they have what I think is the best version of Starry Night, which literally brought me to tears, which is not something that happens to me. It was just so moving. They also have a number of other familiar Van Gogh paintings and of course a tremendous collection of Impressionists and the like. The self-directed audio tour is excellent and well worth the price. It's really not possible to fully enjoy this museum in one visit. But it's an absolute must-see. This particular event's purchase ticket was helpful, because we got to cut enough of the line to not have to wait. Tickets sold out on official site, for the day we wanted, so booked our visit on WeAutour as I wanted a ticket in hand before showing up. We didn't do the audio guide, that came with this purchase, but chose instead to get the headsets from inside the museum, €6 x 2. We spent 3 hours there, had lunch on the 5th floor, which was great. Imho. Thanks WeAutour for being there when we needed tickets even though they cost a bit more. Had a flex ticket, no set time, and there was an entrance for tickets with no set time. The experience was what we dreamed it would be. I would take a half star off for this tour group as the app to download for the guided part of tour expired and was no longer audio capable. That was misleading, or we would have opted to purchase at the museum. We got descriptions but no audio. It was easy to get in and pass through security without waiting in line. The Musée d'Orsay is a marvelous treasure trove. The 5th floor is a delight for the eyes and the soul. The Café Campana had a great experience. Unfortunately, despite pre-purchasing tickets, we had to wait in line for about 2 hours before getting in. The audio guide isn't easy to use and doesn't allow you to search by artist, only by the name of the artwork. Great place where you can spend almost full day. They have restaurant and cafe, so that you can take a break and eat. Collection is very tasteful, anyone can find pieces they like. Remodeling of the railroad station into the museum was done very professionally, and one that loves architecture and construction can find many interesting details.